Okay, so this is gonna sound a little crazy, but I think I might have figured out what actually causes the heavy aim, or at least some contributing factor to it. Um, just to give a little bit of background, or what I think it is right up front, has to do with, and it may be other things too, but just what I've been able to get to work is aiming down to the right or up to the left. Um, can basically turn on or off heavy aim. So this is going to take a bit of work to explain and to get it into a good test situation. But the key is this heading value will change by about 16 to 17 in some cases, where basically where there's not heavy aim, and around 13 where there is heavy aim. So let's see if I can get us onto a good spot here. So we're at 200, and I've done it up to the left. So we had 216, so about 16. To 233, it's about 16, 17. To 250 is another around 17. 267, again around 17. To 283, again around 17. We should hit 300. Yep. So now I'm going to go down to the right. We're at 296. Nope, we're still in not heavy mode. At 310. All right, here we go. 324 to 337 is about 13. To 350 is about 13. Oh, that was a tough one. So 4 to 17 is about 13. So, and if I, all right, we're at 30. If I look up to the left a bit, we're at 44. Can't do the math in my head. So up to the left, 60, we just went to 75. About 17 there to 92. I'm gonna go to 110 to 27. So again, a change of 17. So it seems like I can get, and the automatic rotation right now is being driven off the relay circuit, which I've shown in other posts isn't perfect, but it's pretty close. And if there was a problem with the Arduino driving my relay circuit, I wouldn't be able to get these consistent values. And I'm not saying it's perfect. I haven't been able to do this 100% of the time, but as you can see, it's pretty close. I mean, right now, let me get to another good value. I'm looking up to the left. So we're at 280, so it should go to 297. Yep. And now to, I can't do that math quick enough. All right, so we're at 315. We should go to 332. Yep, just under. So now we're going to try and get another clean value. I'm going to look down to the right. We're at 340. We hit 352. So now I've basically turned on the heavy aim again. 6 to 19 is 13. 19 to 32 is 32. So to also try and rule out my relay circuit just somehow coincidentally, magically working with me and turning off and on the heavy aim, I also set up MIB's circuit that's driven off the vibration. So, and I'll show you guys this in a second, just so for clarity and proof here. There's one of my puppies. That's Ember. Off. Hold on, I'm making a video, Ember. So we can see the wires coming off of the vibration and down into the power and ground rails on the breadboard, and then this whole configuration to get us back over to the controller. So now, instead of the relay adding the little turn blips, the firing the weapon's going to. Now this one's a little less in how much it works. Also, I'm on 0.5 sensitivities for X and Y right now and 1 acceleration. I wanted like the lowest numbers so I could get something clear to work with here. So right now we're at 180, just about, and I've pressed up to the left a little bit. So let's see what we get. Change of 9, 189 to 198 is a change of 9, to 209, that's a little above 9, to 218 is around 9, to 227 is around 9, to 237, it's close, 910, to 247, again 910. So now if I look down to the right a bit, we're at 250 to 257, it's a change of 7. To 266, that's a change of 9, so we're back in it. Let's try and get it to be consistent here. 264 to 71 is a change of 7. 271 to 278 is a change of 7. I forget what was that. 286 to 293 is a change of 7. 293 to 300 is a change of 7. Let's look back up to the left again. We're at 310 to 319 is a change of 9. To 328 is a change of 9. To 340 is a change of 11. If I try and go back down to the right here again, let's get a whole number. 330 to 338, but this value is kind of high. That's like 7 or 8. We're still kind of in not heavy mode here. 344, nope. 350 to 358, that's a little closer. 12 to 19 is a change of 7. To 27 is a change of 8 roughly, but we might have been high on the decimal place before. We should hit 34 if we're in low aim mode. Alright, so now we're at 34, 35. We should hit 42. We should hit 59, or 49. 49, 50. We should hit 57. So now if I look up to the right again to try and turn off the heavy aim, so we're at 70. We should go to 79, 80. Oh, not quite there. So we're at 80. Now we're at 89. We should go to 98. Now we're at 98. We should go to 107 or 108. So it really seems like unless there is something with my circuit that coincidentally happens to match turning off and on this slowness or fastness, it seems to be tied to, at least for me, a down and a right, and maybe a down and a left will do it. When I first hooked up the circuit for the vibration, I noticed that I could very easily, I could almost see it, that it was doing less or doing more. Like right now, it's totally in high mode. You can see it's in high mode. And then if I back this down to the right, we're still in high mode. And now we're in low mode. You can just see that the hops of the reticle, based off of the vibration, are lower. And I could stay here and this will do 7s now consistently, and then up to the left a little bit. Now we're hitting 9s consistently. You can see that's way bigger. So now we're in 7s again. I just started noticing this, and I tried to find a pattern. I switched it back over to the relay, driving it, and it seems to be somewhat consistent. I'm not considering this video to be conclusive proof, but it's pretty close to reproducible, and I think it's something that we should look into as possibly being a cause. Which, to kind of expand on what it might actually be, my guess is that there's something to do with like a momentum value. There's a weight attached to looking around with the stick, and it's possible that the game is holding on to like your last input. So this would be an input in the like southeast direction basically, and when it goes to make a northeast, it has to overcome some weighting that it had for that last value. And this is purely speculation, but I'm curious to see what you guys think.